Got that, mate. Don't forget to include your audio, Brookie. Right, hello and welcome back to Fair Play Racing League. We're here again for the final race here at Bahrain for the Tier 4s as they finish off the week. I am your host, as usual, Silverside Boy. It's your boy. Was supposed to be Awi Ferrari tonight, but unfortunately Awi has either forgotten to turn up, or he's not here. So I've managed to accrue somebody who doesn't mind just jumping in quickly for this evening. Do you want to introduce yourself? Yeah, hopefully, Brookie, this week we might have how would I say it? A cleaner race as we did last week. I don't know if you saw last week. It was it was chaotic, should I say? As someone has gone out early. I think that might be Epic Frenchie. He's out first in the car. Brookie, you need to include your audio, mate. They can't hear you.
Then, lads, there we go.
Can you hear him now?
Yeah, they should be able to.
Right. Quickly, we'll run through the reserves. I'm trying to think. Who are they? Let me look at my iPad quickly. We'll go back to Epic Frenchie as he makes his way round. Who are we? We have a new driver in tonight. Our three reserves are Valor. No, Valor didn't make it. Rainbow, as he is here again, but this week he is in the McLaren, so hopefully this week he might have a better race for himself. And then the star of the show for this evening is this guy in the Ferrari, taking over for Jarvis for this evening as a reserve in his first ever race. League race itself is actually Collateral Ads 94's son, Leo. Oh my godson. So keep an eye on him. He's very nervous. So if we can have a lot of hyping him up in chat, bigging him up, because he is literally, this is his first race. So we'll give him a little bit of, well, make sure he gets a little bit of a stream time throughout the sessions and the race. But as we're going to go back on board with Epic Frenchie as he now goes into turn one, into the first sector, should I say more. And he is going to set the benchmark for everybody else as he is going to clock in first sector of a 29 flat. Stream time means consequence. No, Nigel. No. I'm not going to have that. I'll have ads ringing me up through the stream. What have I done to his son? Just going to leave him alone. Let him get on with it. As FFN is going to make his way through turn 10, which has caught out a fair few drivers this week. Monkey in chat. Good luck, Mongo and Frenchie, up the alphas. Yeah, Monkey obviously on Friday night taking a very good P2 from being near the back of the field. But yeah, no, that's Monkey's first podium in a while. So now he's bumped himself right up the leaderboards in Tier 2. But here we go with Epic Frenchie as he's going to be, speaking of that, Monkey's in Team Garage. Going to be keeping an eye on here as it's going to be a 1:30.7 for the opening lap of the session. Is this, who's next? I'm trying to see. It's a Force Manure who goes a 31.3, and it's an Aston Martin of Darth Grey Fox who's coming around the final corner now. I think it's a Williams next. No, it's an Alpine. Sorry, they all look the same. So it's iOS Vit. Cruiser puts Team Tattoo Star. Obviously, Tattoo Star taking his first FPRL win last week in Australia. On track. As Vit goes just faster and Mongo just beats that time. Well, not just beats it, goes second faster. David Wellface going through into P3. Then Adster beating that out. Willy Bum P4 seems to be a little bit funny on the line. CTX a 130.8. All the times are now coming in. We'll keep an eye on board with Ashi, as he had a bit of an awful race in Australia. He is going to go 130.0 to put himself third, but Tattoo Star goes P2, so he's the man who's on the charge. He could be a man to go for the title. Leo's still in the pits. I've just noticed a fair few people still in the pits. Darth Grey Fox is going through the dreaded turn 12. He's gone purple, so he's looking very racy. Quick swig of drink while we have a bit of lull in the action as we watch the Aston Martin go around. And is he going to set the fastest lap times? And it's a 130.2, so it puts him P6. Panic N goes P4 with 130.2, so as we know, this tier is very close. Who was that backwards? Someone's backwards. David Oldface is backwards at the dreaded turn 12. Has still got his front wing. He needs to keep going or he will get disqualified. As poor Jarvis found out last week, and a few other drivers in qualifying, as we watch Rainbow have a little bit of an issue with turn 10. Leo's still in the box. Scotsman's on his out lap. The big boss, the founding father in the Alpine, obviously glad that he didn't get a certain green car. It all would have absolutely been hilarious if he had come out with the Aston Martin. I think a certain fellow Rangers fan was praying that he was going to get the green car cruiser. Cupcake Pid is coming across the line. It's a 130.8 P12. So it looks like everyone is in roughly about the 130s. It's only Mongo who's managed to get under the 130. Forded being host, now he's got advantage at the start. Well, to be fair, last week it was David, and David Bot decided it was going to go before anybody else had a chance. Here comes Radical. This man, you got to keep an eye on him. Because I know he was going very well. He had the pace in qualifying. P3 on the grid. Got involved in an incident in lap 1, putting back down the grid. And then unfortunately a collision between, I think it was Panic End and Ashi, caused a bit of a pile up in turn 11 and 12 in Australia, and poor Radical got caught up, but we had a certain Ferrari doing a Lightning McQueen and threading the needle through the gap. As Scotsman is... Where is Scotsman? Scotsman's in turn... up in front, so we'll go back on board with Scotsman, who's up in front. He's 2 now. Didn't see... he's not setting the timing boards alight, Scotsman, so maybe he's just getting a little bit of a banker in, and maybe we'll go again at the end of the session. There is only 9 minutes left. Brookie, are you still there? You're not falling asleep, have you, mate?
No, I'm just eating my pizza. Just eating my pizza, watching the boys race.
Scotsman were 131.2, but Radical goes at 130.1. I would say me and Brookie are probably going to be cheering on TS9. Fellow division head. Go on, mate. Give it all. Scotsman is rapid round here. Argue he should have won last season, but he didn't, though, did he? Right, we're now going to follow on board with Leo. My godson. Nick makes me feel really old. I should say that Leo is only 9 years of age, so for him to do a league race at that age is just very proud moment for me and Ads. Looks very nice and tidy through turn 1 and 2, so... And he's going to go through the next set of corners. He looks very clean. I know he's been practicing a lot around here trying to get the braking and the racing line on. Bless his heart, he tried medium. Couldn't get the medium. He's gone purple in the first sector. So let's see where Leo puts himself up, as he's one of the last set of people to set a lap time. As Cruiser is in chat going, go Leo, go. He's got the support from his division head. He's got an Alpha Male up in front of him. He's going to use the toe of him, so he's obviously taking on the tactics from his father.
It's a good lap from Ads.
Did you say it's a good lap from Ads?
Yeah, mate.
I can tell you that Ads isn't driving because he's in bed. Oh, he's had a little bit of a moment out of turn 12. He's looking a very rapid lap from the young man. Set himself up for the final corner. Leo, as long as you don't get any time penalties for the race, you've done better than your dad. And he goes a P10. P10, 130.6. And he's going to go for a little slow lap and get out the way for everybody.
Nice one, pal. Not bad first lap.
Gonna fucking yeet. Yeah, get that buddy prick. The CTX goes now on pole. Well, provisionally on pole for this session. 129.5 in that Williams. So good start from the young man from Leo, P11, in his first couple ones. He'll probably come in and go for another one at the end of the session. No harm, getting more track time. But yeah, 2 people have now made it into the 29s, which I know by the end of Q3 we should see a lot more people into the 29s. I see Obby Rainbow's out for another lap. An out lap. I've just seen Avi Ferrari chat in the comms chat saying, "I'm so sorry, I completely forgot about it." Brookie, what have you got to say on that?
I'll just do your dirty work, Ali. It's alright.
All in favour of removing Avi Ferrari from the comms team and bringing Brookie Min in? Say aye. You were supposed to say aye, Brookie. Do that. Force is 5 tenths up as he comes into the final sector, I've just noticed. I'd say that probably the strongest team in this tier are the Red Bulls. But also don't count out the Alpha Tauris. The Alpha Tauri boys have had already a 1-2 in tier 3. They got a win in tier 2. This week and last week as well, so they are the top team so far on the get the subtitles ready, lads. Cruz has put Jill's Scottish Friday comms team, Brookie. Nah, I don't think Brookie's got that big of a strong accent. Oh dear, I'm on a coughing fit at the moment. Typical. As soon as I get on the mic. Yeah, he's gone P14 so far. He is back out on track.
He's on a lap. Oh.
But he's lost it. But he's kept out the wall. And he needs to watch out for people behind. He's done very well to notice that there's people behind. He does need to come into the pits though. And maybe put on another set of tyres on. Who was that coming around? Was that Tattoo Star that was getting a good old toe from a Mercedes, but it's not a good lap. Tattoo's pulled out. He's actually staying out. He was thinking about coming in, but then decided to stay out. Leo has pit in the box. So who was that? We'll go on board Robbie, as he's one of the last two people to not set a lap. Dave's Freak's leaving it right to the end of the session. He is still in the box. Got 15 strong viewers so far. Obviously, once we get into the race, those views will go up. There's Obby, obviously making his return. Force Minor's retired, Scotsman's retired in the box, along with Ashy and CTX, who clearly is safe. Weird Bums called it a day for this session. About the time where a lot of people will start thinking they are safe. So let's see if Obby goes purple in the middle sector. Doesn't go middle purple in the middle sector, so looks nice and clean, but it's not the fastest apparently. Okay, so I realise why he's not gone the fastest. He has kind of forgot to put his battery on. Oh dear. It's a 1:30.13. Obby, you might want to put your battery on, which is deployed now. I think he forgot. So this should be his proper lap, as there's a lot of cars coming out of the box right now. So Obby's going to have the most... He's got a clear track in front of him, but he might catch up to the back of a Ferrari, as I see David Lolface, I think, making his way out of the box. There's another few people overtaking, squabbling for track position. Boys, you might want to be careful. You haven't got really time to really mess about with track positioning. You might just want to get going. Hope he's going to keep away from that outside curb of turn 10. Onto the yellow flags. Got a minute and 10 seconds left of the first qualifying session for this race. At the moment, Cupcake Kids, George, Obi, Rainbow and Dave's Freak are in trouble. Dave's Freak's not even coming out. Obi has invalidated his lap, but he should just go around for another one. Or is he going to call it a day there? Here comes Leo to start his final run of the session. At the moment, he is on the bubble with in P14. Me and Brookie have both won the thing. As there's a Haas out in front of him. Don't know where the Haas has gone. Got out of the way. That was Cupcake Kid. I don't know if that's put Leo off at any point into his lap. He can improve in the first sector, as I think the session's got 13 seconds. He's 39 hundredths up, so it's gonna move him up, but not maybe to 13. He needs to gain more time, as I think Cupcake Kid has gone for spin. David Allface has retired. He is safe. We've unfortunately lost Cupcake Kid, Obi, Rainbow and Dave's Freak. The only person who can... I think Leo is actually safe. I think Force Manure is the only one who should be worried because of George. Scotsman. What the hell, man? Brookie, if you can add... re-invite Adster in. Leo is now purple in the middle sector. 2 temps up. And that will put him up to P... I think it's right behind David. He can gain a little bit more time.
Oh, dear.
Leo's looking good. He's going to run to the line. Where is Mr. Leo going to get? He goes P7. Ooh. He's out-qualified his teammate. His more very experienced teammate, should I say. It's like when Charles Leclerc turned up and he's got, was it Vettel as his teammate at Ferrari. There's a massive gulf of like age difference. Good solid 23 years age difference between the two. But yeah, Radical is boxed in, so I think that's it. Where's George? George has actually spun and invalidated, so that's it. That's our qualifying done. So we've unfortunately lost Cupcake Kid, George, Obi, both Mercedes again. It's not going well for the Mercedes this season. Rainbow just couldn't get a good lap in. And then Daystreet didn't even get a lap, didn't even come out. I have just got a message from someone. Someone got in way on my lap. Leo is saying that somebody got in his way of his lap. So yeah, I wonder who that was. You're Ford, whoever that is. But yeah, no, he still goes P7 even with someone in his way of his lap. I'm sure, Leo, I'm sure your dad may tell you how to maybe ask Cruiser after the race if there's a way of getting the clip in for you. I'm not too sure. I don't know how we're going to do it for you, mate. Anyway, who are we waiting for? Is it George? No. And there we are. Right, we are done. So it's at the end of the first session. It's CTX at fastest with a 29.5. Darth Grey Fox with a 29.7, just 1.5 tenths behind. Then it's Mongo, Tattoo Star, Ashy. They are top 5. And the 5 that we are losing are Cupcake Kid, George Ager, who did his lap on a set of mediums at 1:30.9. Obi, his teammate in P18. Rainbow in P19, and Daystreet didn't even come out. So yeah, that's our bottom line. Let's see if there's any incidents we should know. Speeding in the pits. Yeah, Leah's gonna have to work on that. Leah, you're gonna have to work on not speeding. You have to slow down, mate. Just roll it in and put your limiter on early, mate. Should be. I really hope I just taught him how to do the pit limit and how to pull out the box, because that will be a little bit embarrassing for the fella if he doesn't. Think Vit. It says Vit. I think that's the. It's something to do. RSF1. Is that Sergeant? Sergeant Rananoff? I think that is Sergeant Rananoff. I think he's in the chat. We're gonna wait. I'm not gonna put all my setting. Oh no, sorry, that's days. Had something to do when I came back with 30 seconds. Oh dear. But, as we're gonna. Hang on a sec, Leo. I'm on commentary, mate. You can't show me. I'm on commentary. I'm spectating, mate. I'll see if I can get it sent to TJ. You can put it in for you. Or I'll see if I can get Cruiser to maybe put it in for you, mate. Because I can't see the tier 4 members, or well, the steward's inquiry or whatever. Brookie, if you're still here, Nigel wants you to have a drink, mate.
Alright, got my apple juice.
He's got his apple juice. Omos, that's Obi. Hello. Go and have a snack, because you're now going to be waiting for about half an hour for the race. So maybe try and get a bit of snackage in. Toilet break. Comfort break, as David would say. Yeah, I'm going to have my drinks before we get going. Obviously, Panic N is definitely a guy that we're going to be keeping an eye on through the race. I think if he hadn't had unfortunate collision with CTX, I think Panic N may have won the race in Australia. Oh, Obi says, mate, probably's going to go and get a bit of scran. Yeah, I would as well. Someone's gone around at the back. I think it's one of the Williams. I had an issue, but we'll stay on board with Panic End. As there's an absolute car park into turn 1. There's like 4 cars just waiting to come out the pits. I'm going to watch him go through turn 9, the hairpin of turn 9, which does also catch people out trying to put the power down very early just to try and get up the hill and then down the hill into turn 10, where there's been a lot of just going wides and just miss your braking points and stuff like that all week. As I see, there's no marker boards being taken out, so it's people with no driving lines will think. As I don't know who this is in front. Is this Leo? Leo has got out of the way. I don't know if that has affected Epic French's lap at all. But Leo's going to have to be more careful as there's a couple more drivers behind him. He is getting out the way. He's going to have to let that Red Bull through. As Panic End goes a 29.8, which is faster than his last lap time. As Dovegrey Fox and Tattoo Star just outside. As Mongo goes faster than 29.6, so that's the fastest time so far. Got Williams coming up. Madster, he goes 30.1 up to P4. CTX, as he's coming into the final corner. Now, David Alpha's 130.4. But here's the main man, CTX, who was faster than Q1, goes 29.3, even faster. So, fraud. CTX is basically, yeah, fraud. Well, I wouldn't say that. I actually think that would probably put him about in tier 3.
Yeah.
That's roughly about maybe near the back end of tier 3.
He's
so he
catching up on you, pal.
Well, no, because I did a 29.0, but I didn't have the best lap. I know that. Mongo, Panic, and Epic Frenchy. So the other Alfa Romeo, 29.9. So 4 drivers in 29 now. I'm going to go board with Leo. See where Leo goes for his first lap. I think he did have to use 2 sets of softs, so maybe this might be a worn set, and he's going to go 130.6, which is the slowest time, so I feel like that was a used set of tyres. He's only 2 tenths behind his teammate David Oldface, who is probably on his way into the box to put on fresh set. But we'll go and watch the Alpines, as I just want to point out. Oh. Scotsman invalidated there. But it was, I did notice that those two were slipstreaming each other, so maybe Scotsman had invalidated earlier on. Sorry, someone knocked at my door and put me right off. Leo's still out on another lap. I don't know what he's doing. He's the only man actually on a proper lap. Everyone else is coming in invalidated, so he should be coming into the box, putting another set of tyres on and going out at the end of the session. Who is that? Is that Radical coming down the pit lane? No, that is Tattooed Star. Yeah, Tattooed Star has come out early, set his final run. No, but you made up for it at the start. Okay, here we go again. To be fair, that's the that was the, out of all the host advantage starts I've had, that's probably been the best one I've had. Every other time I've gained like maybe 1 or 2 positions just from the initial getaway. But I just don't know. I don't know why I just got such a good start compared to everyone else in front of me. Just like than I normally do, but on host starts. But it's no a competition. It's not a competition. Yeah, I know, but there's nothing we can do, Nigel. If we go to, as C-Tex has retired early in the box. Yeah, you were ahead anyway. You were right in front of me, so it was alright. But to be fair, Nigel, you got to admit, when you come in streaming in like that, after getting such a good start, sometimes it can actually be a curse. Because sometimes you don't want to be in that mid-pack into turn 1, especially around here, because you can easily get caught up in incidents. As I got another message, but I'm going to view it on my iPad. Can't view it on my iPad, but back to Tattoo Star, who's gonna set. We're looking at about the 127s, 28s. He's a 10th down. He's not had the best first sector. Got the remaining McLaren coming out of the box. To be fair, Nigel, I think if you'd have done what me, Monkey and Groundsy had done in the one stop and not well, came in under the safety car, I think you could have been right up there with us. Because I think me and Groundsy and Diamond all said that we don't understand why you left the box so late, because there was no chance that you were going to gain enough time on us with the remaining laps when you went in. But here we go. Come on, Tato, gain some more time. Let's get you on pole. Let's get you your first pole, but you're gonna have to. He actually boxes. Well then, that makes me look like a fool. Yeah, well, I was gaining 7/10 of that. It just like I remember you saying it wasn't enough. You were pushing quarry lap after quarry lap, and it just wasn't enough. I think. In the end, I think our paces on those hards was just very good. Yeah, no, it was. I think at the end, I think we were all saving our tyres. There's a carriage just stopped. That's Radical going through. We'll quickly go on board with Radical. Come on, Radical. Let's see where you can put. Was on for pole last week. Got it snatched right at the end. He's going to go a 29.5 to go second place, just off CTX. So Radical's could just easily retire there. Horseman Yaw has called it a day. Scotsman's just stayed in the. Yeah, punchers are just RNG, mate. I got it right as I crossed the line. Rear left puncher. It's worse on full traction. It's just you just wear your tyres so much more. As Scotsman now goes P2 just in front of Radical. So Scotsman's got some pace out of nowhere. Could have easily won this race last season, as Cruiser mentioned. Bollocks. Yeah, well, I'm only going off what Groundsy has done, because Groundsy's on no traction and had 20% less tyre wear than me. And he boxed 3 or 4 laps earlier than I did. Yeah, lads, I know he's angry. He's been messaging me, telling me. He's sent me the clip that someone blocked him. No, he's not happy. Ashy, as he comes, Force has retired. He's called it a day. Comes Ashley. What's Ashley going to do? This could be fastest. And he's there again. 29.5. So everyone's getting in those 5s. No one can just get that last couple of attempts on Ashley. As I've just seen Scotsman take the dirtiest corner cut I've ever seen. As a Ferrari has gone out off David Wolfay's. Where is Leo? Is he making his way out the hill a bit? as Adster goes 4 tenths and has gone purple in the middle sector, but he's got a Scotsman in front of him. He's going to try and use the toe off him to get that little bit of extra speed. As his Adster needs to gain the 4 tenths to maybe put himself into the fight. He gains 3 tenths and he's P6. So I think everyone from Adster might be a little bit worried about their time. They're going to all need to come out as Weary Bum is on an outlap. Everyone on a time lap. Ashley's on a cooldown lap. So we'll go on board with, who is this? Weary Bum. Weary Bum was on an outlap. I mean, fair play for pulling it off. Yeah, it was a bit stressful. We had to go for the gamble. I think we all said we had to go for the gamble. But for Weary Bum, as he is the first man, well, next person to actually set a lap, be on a hot lap. He's got a second Ferrari, Leo in front of him. So far, we've not had someone DNF by crashing, so this is looking good. But even though it's quite hard to crash into a wall here with the walls being so far from so much runoff. I think Weary Bum is going to be a bit worried about this Ferrari in front. Don't want this Leo to get a penalty point or penalties for his first race, but he gets out the way very not sensibly. Straight after turn 10, he's going to have to watch out as there's a Haas behind him, also on a lap as well, of panic. He lets him through nicely. He obviously follows the rules in getting out of people's way more than some of the tier 2s did. So here comes, where can we bum? He needs to gain 2 tenths, maybe 3 tenths to make himself safe into Q3. Oh my eye, he's itching. But where is Weary Bum going to place himself? It's P6. So, yeah, it's going to be another one. And the end goes faster, 29.2. So he goes to the top. Epic Frenchie. Star, sorry. Is he on an outlap or a time lap? That's an outlap. David Oldface coming through. Turn 12. Only 5,600 up. So he's going to need to gain a lot more time if he wants to get through. And we'll also be cheering on David as well. We'll all cheer on David. As David looks nice and tidy for the final corner. He's going to make a run to the line. Oh, he's called it. David's done. Leo's got a Haas in front of him who, hopefully this Haas is very nice. Leo is 3 tenths up. But at the moment it's not going to put him through. But we know he's got time in it. Going to use the toe from the Haas. Or pulls out right at the last second. That was very close to an accident. But yeah, this is going to be the... Can Leo knock out Epic Frenchie out? These two raced last night together. 4 tenths. It's not going to be good enough. He needs to gain another... He needs to gain 7 tenths if he wants to get into the top 10. But he'll be happy that he got through Q1. Nice and tidy through the final sector. And to the line. Gonna be P12, unfortunately. He's just missed out. And Leo is out of qualifying. I think that's everyone. I think Touch Star makes it in and knocks out Vit. So yeah, Adster just making it through by the squeak of his bum. Made it through. Yeah, both the Ferraris are out. Unfortunately, Brookie, unfortunately, one of the Alpha Tauris are out. He's still there. Too busy scrounging on the pizza. Yeah, And that is it for Q2. Panic End this time. Going faster, so it might be a little bit of a two-way battle between Panic and CTX. Scotsman in third with 29.5, Ashley 29.5, Radical 29.5. Only for half a second between the top 10 and a 1.2 for everyone who set a lap. Unfortunately, we're losing Force Manure, David Oilface, Darth Grey Fox, Leo the Lion, and OS Vit from the session now. They will have to plan their attack for the race. They'll probably be the best strategy call. Would probably be the hard tyres and going long, and hope there's no early safety car. Just seen. As I've seen something very funny has already come up in my point of view. I've just seen in my eye line. Yeah, Cruiser saying, well done, Leo. Not too bad. P13 for his first qualifying session. No, P12, sorry. Just missing out on Q2 or Q3. Who's going to be first out for Q3? Who's going to, Brookie, if you're there, who's going to take pole, would you think?
Me, I think it'll be CTX.
Think CTX?
Yeah.
Are you just saying CTX without watching, or are you just, or you have been watching just quietly?
I've been watching. Come on, mate. Keeping an eye.
I don't know. You've been eating pizza.
Yeah,
You've been eating pizza.
I know. That's
well,
true,
I can't say much. I can't say anything because at least you're here.
Yeah, unlike
a certain some people.
Oh.
Just firing shots at him.
He knows who he is.
Knows who he is. The tier season 3 champion. Tier 1 champion. Season 3 tier 1 champion. The Ford, Ali Ferrari, we're talking about. But yeah, I think this season it's going to be. This season's going to be close. Everyone's going to be wanting to be that inaugural tier 4 champion. I think it's a bit more of an honour when you're the first driver champion of a new tier. But we have to wait a lot more. I think like maybe 5 or 6 races before we start deciding who's going to be on top of this championship. We've got some favourites for qualifying, but can those people in qualifying, got pace in qualifying, maybe take their pace in qualifying into the race? As mostly everyone's out except the 2 Red Bulls and Panic. An Epic Frenchie. Everyone else is out. Panic End will be the first man on a timed lap. So we'll go on board with the TV pod and watch his lines as he takes us round Sakir? Is it Sakir? International Raceway, I'm going to call it, even though I don't know what it is. Nice and tidy. He's going to cut that turn 2 a little bit, try and not hit too much of a bump or he'll unsettle the car. Tail flag in sector 3. And then going a little bit wide after conquering the inside curb of turn 4. 29.0 for the first sector. Trying to avoid that outside curb there, or it will throw you off to the shadow rail. Now we're coming to the dreaded turn 10. Here comes Panic. Now down the second DRS straight off the lap. And let's see what his time is going to be. As Squid has given me a drink. Thank you, Squid. I need that. Now, Panic End's just going to set himself up quite nicely, using as much as the outside curb as he possibly can to try and carry as much speed to the line. And it's a 30.0, so must be on used tyres. definitely on 2 tyres on him. Here comes Scotsman, using everything he's got at his arsenal there on that track limit. Thought I would help you get through the evening. A Scotsman goes 29.9, so a lot of people are using used set of tyres as there's a little bit of a train for a Alpha Tauri of Willy Bum, Ashi, and I think that might be Mongo. Yeah, it's Mongo. They're all using tow, so maybe Mongo's going to get the best end of the stick out of this. Willy Bum goes there. Where does the car Mongo go? Yeah, Mongo does use that tow for his advantage. Goes fastest, but CTX are 129.2. So Brookie, your guy that you voted to win, or well, get pole with, at the moment at the top by 7 tenths. Just say Squid up the Williams. Come on CTX, let's get another podium. We've had a win and we've had a podium, so in tier 2. So we're looking for more podiums this week. We're in a fight with the Alpines and the overall constructors. We need to keep pushing.
I think you'll get any podiums this year, Gary? Other than the ones you
got.
One
Oh, it's tier 2's very tight, as you saw on Friday. Like, just misjudging my Q2 time actually knocked me out by only half a tenth. So yeah, if I'd have gone out again, I probably would have gone through, but I didn't. I thought it was safe, and it was a bit of a mistake, but that's what it's going to be like all season for us. Epic Frenchy coming through turn 12. But I think that's the same with every tier, as you've seen Object Fungus, obviously, thinking it was, I had to just put, Booker is defo on something, laughing face, either that or he's tired.
Oh, mate.
To be fair, he was supposed to be going to bed. He was going to have an early night.
Thanks to Ali for that.
Yeah, he's jumped in. Yeah, Adster, the second. So at the moment it's a 1-2 for the Williams. Up the Williams. So 1-2 for the Williams so far. It'll be the first 1-2 in qualifying of the season for any tier. That's put, I want to get high, I want to get high to you.
Hey, better hope your son's not watching, man.
He's not allowed to be on social media. He's not allowed to watch the stream. He's able to watch because it's live. Once the stream, we finish the stream, and he comes over, I think Friday next week. I think he's going to watch the stream on his iPad back. So,
aye.
Radical is now out on his outlap along with his teammate. They've left it later than everyone else. So, as Leo's out in Q2 P12. I don't know if he's told you, but he only missed out on Q3 by about 3 tenths. And he also set a faster lap time than you did. Get burned. But come on, Radical, let's see what the Tier 1 division head can do. He was 129.5 in the last session. He needs to gain another 3 attempts on that lap time if he wants to get pole. Let's see what he can do. 28.8. Purple in the first sector, so he is going faster. Now he's a bit hesitant into the first hairpin. Maybe just trying to even get the better exit. See what he's like through turn 10. Nice and tidy. Runs off a bit wide, but we'll ignore the fact that as he didn't really take too much of a mickey of it. Now he's gonna have to really keep the foot to the floor now through turns 11 and 12. This is the 2 hardest corners. If you hit that inside curb, you will spin. But TS9 negotiates it well. He's not fast as in the middle sector. He might be a bit annoyed with himself after losing all that time in turn 10 on the exit. He makes his way through the final corner. It's now a drag race to the line. Where is TS9 going to place himself? A Radical? It's only P7. Not going to be happy with that. And we'll quickly go on board with his teammate. He's done a 28.7 and he's gone faster than the first sector. So in called the game. Let's see what he can do. He negotiates turn 10 better than Radical there, so let's see if Tattoo Star can make 2 wins out of 2. Now everyone's going to start streaming out of the pits to set their final times. We've got 2.5 minutes left, so people still have a little bit of time to come out. But where's Tattoo going to put himself? ...21 viewers now, so the viewerships are starting to pick up now. We're coming to the end of Quarry. Tattoo Star, this could be fast actually. This is going to look like a good lap. It's a 29.5. Still 2/10 away from the Williams boys, so looks like the Williams have a setup that's better than the rest. Do they have a legal car? 2/10 up. Ashley is up. At the moment, it's only going to put him P7, but he's gone purple in the first sector. See where Ashley, because Ashley was near the front in Australian qualifying. Nice and tidy through turn 10. Squid put Monda Williams, yeah, up Monda Williams indeed. Now up turn 11 and 12, where we've seen many of a spin. Oh, he just keeps it in at 6/10 up now. So he's going to place himself up the P5. Is there more time in the final final corner for Squid? He's not got much battery usage, so he's going to run out as he makes his way to the line. And he runs out there. Where's he going to put himself? And it's P3, just off the thing. So Radical has called it a day already, so he thinks he's done. Here comes Panic. He's the next man to go across the line. Obviously the start is that. Oh dear, he's had a moment. I don't know if he's going to actually get another lap in. Who is next? Scotsman is going to start his lap. So he's on the way. Mongo, sorry. I was about to start his lap. 20 seconds left to go. Who is this CTX? CTX is going to have another go. Tattoo Star is retired in session, so he is done. So CTX is the last man. We're going to go back on Weary Bum. He's 7/10 up. So he's going to put himself where Tattoo Star is. So where can Weary Bum? Obi, you might want to eat that ice cream quickly because qualifying's going to be over. But here comes Weary Bum. Can Weary Bum steal pole from the Williams boys? The front row for the Williams. And he doesn't. He goes P4. So that's another man that has fallen short to the Williams. Only 3 cars remain. And that's Panic. Mongo and Scotsman can still spoil the party for the Williams. As Panic End goes wide at turn 13. Has that compromised his lap? He makes his way through the final corner now. He's got a lot of battery usage and he calls it. It's run out of battery. Mongo has gone fastest in the middle sector, but I didn't see by how much. So, can Mongo... Scotsman goes fastest. Scotsman's ruined it. You've ruined it, Scotsman.
As he CTX still on his lap. Coming in the final corner.
Yeah, here comes Mongo as well.
Oh.
Mongo goes fastest.
Oh,
but where's CTX? Here comes CTX. Can CTX steal it?
No, he has.
He's done it. He's done it. What a lap from CTX.
Oh, God's sakes.
Scotsman, Brookie, your prediction was right. CTX on pole with a 28.8. And unfortunately, for Scotsman, he's been denied a front row start. But remember, he will be first by turn 1 because of the host advantage starts. But yeah, it looks like CTX was made to work at the end. Obviously, Scotsman going then fought beating him. Then Mongo beating him. And then CTX just pulling out bad right at the end. TS9, scrub set, forgot to change. Oh dear. But yeah, there's our top 10. CTX, Mongo, Scotsman, Adstar. So good qualifying for the Williams boys. Ashley P5, Willy Bum P6, Panic P7, Tattooed Star P8, P9 Epic Frenchie, and P10. So it's a little bit disappointing for the Red Bulls, being a little bit further down what they would like to be. Squid's been bold, saying in the bin with anyone but Williams. Leo, if you can hear me, I'm pretty sure your dad's probably screaming into text messages for you. Don't ready up. Wait for it to come up on your screen first that someone's readied up. Don't press it. Hoping Rainbow, who did it unfortunately last week, doesn't do it again. But we're going to have a little bit of a comfort break. That includes myself. I'm going to quickly go for a comfort break. My co-com's also having a comfort break, as he's just messaged me. So we will be right back, hopefully. No one ready's up because it's going to look really awkward if me and Brookie are not here. Oh, who done it? Who done it? Like, come on, boys. I knew I could hear something from my bathroom. Well done, tier 4. You only get 8 sides of guard in a pack now, 7-9. Blasphemy, it's shambolic, although to be fair, 9 was always at awkward. So Gary and his curse strikes again. Oh, did someone ready up early? Is that what's going on? As my ankle is absolutely buggered up because I fell up the stairs. I'm gonna just stretch that out. That's gonna hurt tomorrow, and I've got to work on that, so that's not really fun. We'll quickly go through the grid rundown, just in case anybody who's joined has missed qualifying. In P20 is yeah, I'm gonna defy gravity, Nigel. I'm just glad I'm not riding my bike tomorrow. In P20 we have where's the tyres? On a set of hards is Days Freak. In P19 is Rainbow, so he's not last this week. He's behind somewhere. Obi being ballsy with the strategy with a set of softs in P18. His teammate P17. P16 is Cupcake P15 Force Manure. P14, a little bit disappointing quality, is David Wellface, but will feel aggrieved that he may have been blocked by Scotsman and could call it out. Darth Grey Fox in P13. P12 is Leo, making a great start to his FPRL career. P11 is Vit, P10 is Radical, P9 is Epic Frenchy, P10 is the Tattooed Stars. Fishsticks, I've already put the tyres up, you fraud. P7 is Panic End, P6 is Weary Bummer, someone's completely stopped. That's Ashley causing absolute carnage. He's P5, P4 is the first Williams of Adster, P3 is Scotsman laying some rubber down for his grid spot as he Leo has invalid disqualified himself from the formation. P2 is Mongo, and our pole man is CTX, and I have no good camera angle. Typically, there's no good body camera angle. We just have to go from Scotsman. We're gonna. Obi has jumped the start. Has anyone else jumped the start? No one else. It's just Obi. But here comes Scotsman, and he's. Yep, there's the host start for you. And he's already into turn 1. We're gonna keep an eye. We're gonna switch back. Someone's gone completely off. David Oldface falling some position, but Leah's up to P11. And now CTX is going to try and make a move on Scotsman up the inside. Scotsman's going to refight it back. Ashley's up to P3, Mongo P4. Adster's dropped down. Yeah, all nice way clean. Scotsman obviously taking advantage of that host advantage start. But he's going to have the rapid Williams of CTX behind him. Everyone's got through the first couple of corners nice and tidy. And we're underway for the Bahrain Grand Prix. And only 28 more laps to go. It's now down to the strategies. And hopefully the engineers for those drivers are going to be helping out their teammates. As there's been a bit of a kerfuffle at the back. Oh no, please. Oh please. No. Don't let it be. Looks like Leo's falling back down into P16. He's got his teammate behind him, so it's been a little bit of a disaster start for the Ferraris. But they are on hards. Oh, he's hit the back of... He's been caught out under braking as someone else has gone around. Leo's going to have to come into the box. Is he going to slow down enough? He is. He's learnt to slow down, so he's going to be boxing early. And there's a few other people. That's unfortunate for Leo, just getting caught out by the Mercedes. I think it might have been Obi, but in front of him. But yeah, Scotsman still leads this race from CTX. Mongo's managed to get re-past Ashi. Aster's falling down position. We'll quickly go to the positions gained. So Scotsman's gone up 2. CTX and Mongo both gone down 1. Ashi up 1. Adster's gone down by 1. Willy Bum and Panic have held position. Epic's gone up 1. Tattoo Star's falling down. George has gone up 7. Oh, as we've gone on board with him. He's clipped the back of Tattooed Star. Darth Vader up by 2. Force Manure up by 3. Dave's Freak is up 7. Radical's gone down 9, so he's had a bit of a mare start. Leo the Lion is down 8 and he's at the back. And is he going to have the same kind of race as his dad did on Thursday night, where he had damage early on and he's now got to try and hope for a safety car to bring him back into play? But we'll go back on board with the front of Scotsman. Scotsman starting to maybe eke out a little gap, not enough to get out the DRS. As Mongo sets the fastest lap time on a set of mediums. We'll quickly go back as everyone's now going to... Times are going to be changing for everybody. As I've just seen behind, Aster going for the move on the Williams. There is slight contact. Aster's going to try and go around the outside. And he makes the move. He does it. That's very ballsy from the Williams. But it's still not over. Ashley's going to fight it around the outside. There's space given. Dave Freak's got a penalty for track limits already on lap 3. Oh, Ashley tried to make a move there. And he's gone off the track. And he's going to keep his foot in it. That's a little bit naughty from the McLaren driver.
That's disgusting.
He's conceded the position, so, and Cupcake Kid's picking up a penalty early on. But I'll give something to Ashley. He did realise that he nearly overtook the position, gave the position to Adster in the air. Cruiser saying great race in the air, yeah. Better than it was last week. Pretty sure the message from the division head at Cruiser has sorted them right out. Nah, it's a no. He got pushed off. He didn't get pushed off. Adster left in space. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Oh.
There's been contact between the two Ferraris. Oh no. I think David got damaged. David has spun. Oh dear. David having front, left, right end plate damage. So it's not gone well for Leo in his first race. And David, if David decides he's going to call it early, Brookie, you can go off. Maybe I'll try and see if I can get David in for the rest of the session if you want to go to bed. Or do you think you can finish it out?
I don't mind staying on comms, but might as well invite David if he calls it a day. Get the three of us on.
Force Majeure is out. Is that a safety car? Is that a safety car? Is that going to save David and all that? What? No, because he's too far away from the track. Fish Sticks has put David got destroyed turn 1, has no rear downforce. No, not the Ferraris. Yeah, damage diffuser is game over. Oh dear. But knowing David Oldface as much as I do, he will continue on going as best as he can until he finally just can't be asked. But he'll continue going.
Because he's a legend.
Yeah, David Oldface is a legend. And for what will always be reduced drag. I would say that's I think you want a bit of drag in the corners. But here comes CTX on the inside of Scotsman. Scotsman's going to give him the space. There is contact, but Scotsman redefends it. But he's going to be under attack now from CTX with the better line. CTX makes the line forward, takes the line for the outside, but Scotsman's still there, and CTX goes round the outside and has finally got the move on the outside. Scotsman makes a mistake, and Mongo's going to say, thank you very much, I'm going to take that position, and he does. But he's going to have to be careful. Scotsman taps him in the rear. Luckily, is Adster going to make a move? Adster's going to compound Scotsman's misery. And, wow. Adster makes his way through. Scotsman's lost 3 positions in a space of a sector. As, wow, that's going to stay there for the rest of the night. Leo setting the fastest, the timing sheets are light with that medium tyres. Yeah, it's now a 1-3 for the Williams, and now CTR and Vic just ruins it.
Wow. He's 9 with it.
But he's...
Come on.
Come on, let him have something. Can we see his battery, please? Who? So Nigel, right? He's 9 years old. He's gonna use his battery all the time. No, he's like his dad. He burns his battery down. If you raced with him yesterday, he was burning his battery constantly. Because he doesn't understand about battery uses yet. So, we'll give him that. But he is quick. He is quick. He was keeping up with the rest of us. So, now CTX is out of the DRS. But if there's one thing, this could work out for the Williams boys. As Astor is going to go for the move on Mongo. And now that is a 1-2 for the Williams. This is going to be maximum points. Maximum points for the Williams boys if they can convert this. But they're going to have to be careful. One of them's going to have to stay out longer than the other due to the fact that they're so close to each other on track. Unless CTX can pull maybe a 6-second gap, then they can maybe double stack with each other. But I don't think Astor will probably allow that. He'll probably try and see if he can get onto the back of CTX and maybe pull away from Mongo. Is there any battles in the front? We've got Tatcha Star falling adrift on those hards, so the highest hard runner in P9. It's got a little gap to Darth Grey Fox. George is keeping up with him. Daze is down in P12 along with Radical. Obviously not enjoying those hard set of tyres. To start off with, they are truly horrendous on the first 6 laps. They are not a fun set of tyres to drive to get going. But once they get going, they are a very nice race tyre to be on. As there's been a spin, Dark Grey Fox has had an issue into turn 1. I don't know if he's got damage. It doesn't look it. A bit twitchy, but he looks okay. Now that lets George up into P10. So I don't know if there was contact between the two. But yeah, if we look at right at the back, David Oldface might be starting to get worried, as he's got the fast approaching front lot of CTX, Adster and Mongo coming up in his rear view mirror. Who's running full tyre players? If you know, you know. I don't think anyone is, Groundsy. Mr. 27 laps on hards compared to Evans' 20. Yeah. Like, Magister is now starting to fall away again, the CTX, but the Williams boys are doing what they need to do. It's now going to be a little bit of a DRS train for these top 4. Actually, behind Scotsman can't gain anything, he's actually losing time. These top 8 are just stuck in this DRS train. This is what the whole race is really going to be about. Grounds with 27 laps easy. I wouldn't be saying that. I don't think it was the easiest thing, because you knew if it was one mistake you messed up the race win. But yeah, it's a bit of a ball fest up the front here. Not really much anybody can do. CTX with 40% battery, adds to 27, Mongo 11, Scotsman 40, Ashy 33, Panic 22, but Willy Bum not using his battery has got the most out of everyone, so but he can't do anything with it, so he might as well not use it, as Epic Frenzy holding onto the back of that queue. Diamond robbed. Diamond wasn't robbed. Diamond sped by 6 miles an hour into the pit. None of this rubbish that he was saying mid-race. Oh, I only just sped over. Nah, mate, when we look back at the clip, he was 6 miles an hour over. Trust me, rain on lap 25. What, in a desert? Funny joke there, Ramsey. All we can do is really just watch this front 8 just follow each other around. So the field is really spread out now. Leo up to P16, but he's 14 seconds behind the next person of RB. Watch your mouth, Gary. What? I didn't swear. Well, I can swear because Leo can't hear. So. Well, he can. He'll be able to hit. Oh my god. Oh no, who's done that? Oh, Rainbow's got to be really careful. David Oldface. Just to add insult to injury, has got a 5-second time penalty. Or Rainbow, you might want to go, mate. That's on the racing line. Just go. David Oldface. Why has he got that then? Why has he got a 5-second time bonus for that? How's that fair? Rainbow's spun, and he's got nowhere to go and he's hit him. But yeah, David's now going to start. It's about to be lapped by CTX on lap 9. Will we see the Ferrari pull into the box? No, he's going to continue on. But he's going to have a hell of a. He's going to be even more. Not have the best time once he's going to have to let the next 8 cars behind him through. Rainbow getting out the way of the bottom to the 2 Astons and Red Bull Radical. And he's keeping himself out of the way of everybody. Still a 1-2 for Williams, and it looks like CTX is starting to save his tyres. Cruiser saying this race will kick in from lap 11. Rainbow with a 3-second time penalty. Behind, as Ashley's now got past Scotsman, but Scotsman's going to refight it. It's going to push Ashley to the edge of the track. Is Ashley going to try and do the switch back? No, he won't, as David's off track, out the way for everybody, and the game just screws him over. Good job, EA. Good job. As David Oldface would say, this game is perfect and has no bugs or whatsoever. This game is a masterpiece, but now Scotsman and Ashley, with their fighting, have lost nearly 2.5 seconds. As Mongo has picked up a time penalty, as CTX has gone in first, as he was first on the track, which is usually how teammates usually work. Whoever's first in front will usually box. First on the box, but now Asta's going to have to go round one lap. As long as he doesn't get attacked by Mongo, he should be okay here. He won't need to worry about Mongo for the rest of the race, due to the fact that Mongo has a 3-second time penalty, so he just needs to worry about what he's doing. Maybe put in a couple of quick sectors on his in-lap. Should be good, as we see Planet N just coming out right next to his teammate. Oh, he nearly got his... Okay, nearly just took the nose off his own teammate. That was very close. I will echo the head steward. Looks a lot cleaner compared to last week. Yeah, I think everyone realises that the race isn't won on lap 1. You can see CTX here behind Radical in a little bit of clean air. So, but we're going to go back to the front and see where Adster. I think that's Vit that's in front. That's going to have to start letting people through. Gonna start getting lapped. I mean, here comes Adster. He's going to go for another lap, but Mongo is going to go for the move here. We're actually going to see an overtake down the DRS. This main DRS strip, but he's got no battery. Going to go for the inside. Adster's going to give him all the space. And that's a clean move for Mongo, who just goes up the inside using the DRS. Oh, bless me. There's a move. Scotsman's come into the box. Where's CTX in all this? CTX is way in front. But he's going to have to get past Dave's Freak, who's not going to let him get past easily. But 11, having 10 lap older tyres, there's not really much he's going to do. So this is not going to help CTX at all. He's going to get absolutely frustrated behind this boat of an Aston Martin. Those old tyres. Oh, hang on a minute. Darth Grey Fox has spun. He's in the gravel. Oh no, he's coming on the... That's not the right place to come on, or it's fine. DTX has got past Dave's Freak finally, so it looks like everyone is really learning their lessons from last week. And now CTX is now going to try and see if he can get past Radical, and hopefully get past him a lot easier than it did Dave's Freak. I think Radical probably won't fight this, knowing that he needs to go as long as he can on those hards. Hope for a late safety car for him to box. But there he is. Look, there you go. He's letting him through. He knows, or he's either that, or he's just... No, he's just breaking the toe. CTX is definitely going to get the move here, but up in front, Adster and Mongo have boxed. Where is CTX and all this? Here he comes. Mongo is out in front, so Mongo's jumped the queue here, but CTX doesn't need to worry about... Oh no, there's contact between the two as TS9 gets caught. I think that was unfortunate for Radical. I don't think there's really much... I think that was just unfortunate. It was a gaggle of cars with each other. CTX has gone past Mongo. Oh, there's contact. between the two, they're still fighting, but they've managed to make it through. But yeah, CTX has got a 3-second advantage over Mongo, and the same with Asda. So at the moment, it is a, at this point, it is a 1-2 for the Williams boys. I think Scotsman is a fair way back along with Ashy, so those two have lost a lot of time. Mongo, Adster, and CTX. Cruiser, who that was naughty. Who was that from? I don't know, but we'll see. If a clip is put in, we'll see what the stewards make of it. I think the 4 stewards are actually having a drink to see how, after seeing this race, how much cleaner it was, and praying to Lord there's less work for them to do this week. As Tattoo Star and George continue on going. George, mate, going for his 13th lap on those mediums. CTX now up to P3 with Mongo P4. Epic Frenzy has come into the box. We'll see where he feeds out. He feeds out P10, but there's a few other people that need to stop, so he's got a fair gap to Ashley. Ashley's actually a way back. I don't know what's happened to Ashley. He's fallen right off the back of Scotsman. But unless Ashley's had a bit of an issue, now got Panic N for company. And a long way back there's Cupcake Kid. Darth Leo's in P14, but he's going to have to box again, unfortunately. So he's going to have to hope for a late safety car. If he wants any chance at points. David still, meanwhile, trundling around, doing the best he can. Yeah, you can see how much understeer he's got from the damage, which is probably annoying the hell out of him. Will Tattoo come in this lap, or even George? I'm looking behind at a fight between Scotsman and Willy Bum. Willy Bum's all over the back of Scotsman. The front two still don't come in. They're still continuing on. I don't think Willy Bum's close enough. I don't think anybody's close enough. Mongo's only about 3 tenths behind CTX here, but again, we're in one of those DRS trains where there's not really much you can do. And you've got no battery compared to the person in front, and they've got a little bit more slight advantage. There's not really much you can do. You can't really pull away, and you can't really, as the attacking car, get past. Just trying to make up any kind of babble to get us through this, the boring part, the stale part of the race, as we're waiting for the running order to kind of re-catch up. But yeah, now I think Mongo is going to start falling back here. Deploying the battery, now CTX, with what the bonus he had. Tattoo has boxed on lap 15, so he's going to do 14 laps on a set of mediums. George continues on for another lap. Rainbow trundling around, letting everyone go through. CTX goes, sets the timeline, like the boards are light with 1:32.5, so fastest lap of the race for him. So at the moment that's 26 points if he can keep it on for the win, so that should help us over, as Rainbow has retired at turn 12. Is that safety car? It's a virtual safety car. Will it be upgraded to a full? We're just keeping an eye out.
Yeah.
But
no.
yeah, it's a full safety car.
Is it?
No, it's full. Look, yeah, full.
Yeah,
look.
I thought
Yo, yo. Full safety car. Full safe. This is really going to help George. Oh
yeah,
wow, this is really going to help
so
George. George. That is so beneficial. He was praying for this late safety car. Has won the lottery ticket. But poor David Oldface being a lap down is probably still going to be a lap down. I don't know, but we're going to keep an eye on George. Cupcake Kid with a drive-through penalty speed under safety car. Oh God. Leo is overtaking Cupcake Kid. Obviously Cupcake must have overtaken him, but this is going to help Leo. Leo can now box and be back up with him, so he could still be on for points. That's huge for George Days and both Red Bulls. It can help them out. But we'll go back to the front. George boxes. David Wellface continues on because he doesn't really need to. Where's George going to feed out in all of this? CTX is going to continue on. Yeah, they're all continuing on. There's no point. Track position is more important. Dave freaks in. Scotsman continues on. Weird Bum is in. That's strange. He's going to go and set another medium. Frenchie. Tattooed Star's going to benefit from this, as he's only just boxed. Tattooed Star actually got in front of Ashy, which is strange. Anyone else to box? George Eager with a 3-second time penalty. Oh no. What has he done?
Just too eager.
Radical's going to go up to P10, so this is going to help. There's a little bit of kerfuffle behind. I don't know what's going on here. I'm overtaking there. I think someone may have missed their braking. Diamond's redeemed a drink for both of us.
Oh, nice, Diamond.
So, at this point, there's two people with a... Well, there's one with a clear advantage here. Tattoo Star. He's on a set of mediums, so he's going to be hella rapid on those mediums. But also, you've got to keep an eye on George. We'll bring up the penalties. He's on 3. As Cupcake Kid has actually spun at the back in turn 1. I think that was Rainbow who's just left the session. So unfortunately, he is the unfortunate man to retire at turn 12. It's claimed the victim. Yeah, you can see everyone. David Oldface with 15. David Oldface with 20. Speed in the pits. Is he going to retire? Yes or no? Has his engineer Fish Sticks told him to retire? Nope, the game's going to make him take a 5-second time penalty, even though it should allow him to let him take maybe 10. Very clever from David. Stay out to unlap himself and then pit. Well, I don't know, TJ, because there's the safety cars queue coming on. If that safety car queue passes David, which it won't, it's fine. I would never say retire. You fraud. Well, I don't know. Maybe there's a point with, if David has so much damage, maybe there is at a point where maybe there is a time and place to maybe call it a day. David would never die. I don't want David to retire. I'm getting forward out. I just said maybe Fish Sticks is going to tell him to retire or what.
Outrageous, mate.
Oh, stop sticking. Fucking so many.
I agree with you, TJ.
So many David Simps in this chat right now. You got Fish Sticks, you got Diamond, Button, TJ, and Monkey. You're all simps for David, you are. Jesus Christ, do you want to put his balls in your mouth anymore? Leo did box under the safety car. He's now on one lap old mediums. I think those are the tyres he actually started on the race on. Monkey, I will time you out for 60 seconds if you continue. I have the power. It's true. Yeah. We might be under the safety car for a while, because it's going to take a while for... Oh. Maybe there's a bit of an issue. Always put Ashley's a Ford, pass it on. Well, at the moment he's not having the best of race. Ankle is absolutely killing me. I reckon we're going to be under safety car for another 2 laps because of the Alpine and David. Not really much to say right now, Brookie. Should we talk about the football today, Brookie? We'll gloss over Liverpool. We'll talk about Tottenham. Tottenham doing the impossible and saving Arsenal's bacon. Their little blushes for their defeat to Everton. Tottenham actually managing to win 1-0 against a, how can I say it, a very, very disappointing Man City team. Man City dropping some of their better players who were in form, like Phil Foden and Kevin De Bruyne, and I think it cost them, because that's one thing I think Guardiola's getting wrong this season. Keeps changing his team when he shouldn't do. But in the other result, I think TS9 will be happy. Nottingham Forest beating who were they playing against? I can't remember. Leeds 1-0. I think it was a Johnson volley, I think, in the first half to win it. Oh, for God's sake, I'm looking in the chat and all I'm just seeing is just the two tier 2 Alpha Towers just saying who's carrying. I wouldn't say you two. I don't think Alpha Tauri are going to be a yawning chasm ahead after this if it finishes like this, because it's going to be a full maximum points for the Williams if, as the safety car is in, Fortnite Gamer Pro 1v1 2012. We've got 4 tiers. There's tier 4 today. If CTX is a real one, it'll hold everyone up so it allows David to catch up. David's gonna get right on the back just at the last second. He's just gonna make it. He's gonna probably be happy that he's not too far. As CTX goes, hasn't caught Mongo off guard. Is anybody going to go for a move? Asda looks for one. Scotsman looks definitely for one on Asda. Thinks better with it at the last moment. George is going to go for a move on Scotsman with the fresher tyres. He outbrakes a Scottish man. Namesake.
That's surprising. Not like a start to back down.
Leo's made a move up thing as there's been an incident. And who is that? Who's gone down? Scotsman's forwarded himself and spun. Oh no, he's done it again. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. Oh, David's gone around. David's, well, can't really say much about that. He's got damage. As Mongo's going to really pushing heavily on the back of CTX. But if we keep an eye on P10, Brookie,
yeah, I've seen.
Look who's made up into. Yeah, he's up here and he's got all these people in front of him on hards. So he needs to be careful. He needs to be careful. He needs to be careful. Or panic end for 5 seconds. Time penalty in front for gaining advantage.
Leo just needs to take his time here. Just pick his moves.
Can someone send Fortnite Gamer Pro a recruitment link server, like Discord link for him? Thank you. As we're going to keep an eye on Leo for the minute, as he looks very racy on those mediums. He's just going to need to keep it calm. If he can stay in the gaps. Oh, he's gone for a move on panic end. Mate, if he gets points on his race debut, that's a win for me and Ads. That's a win. He looked for a move there, but he thought better of it. But yeah, if he can stay in the gap, he can gain up a fair few places with Panic. Ashy and George all having penalties in front of him. But Panic End's going to look for the move on Ashy, and he's going to get pushed around by Leo, who's actually getting really racy on those mediums.
It's Frenchy, mate, not Ashy.
Yeah, oh, sorry, I've said I'm too busy But yeah, now it looks like CTX is now starting to flex his muscles again at the front. Adster is dropping back into the clutches of George.
Yo, nice move. Panic hand.
Up to P9. Yeah. He's got the tyre advantage over everybody. He's going to have to just... He's down to 20% battery, so he's burning it all. CTX sets the fastest lap. Alright, and is Leo close enough to the back of Panic End? His dad's probably cheering him on from his bed somewhere. He should be asleep. It's one night off of the week. He's watching his son go out. There's a yellow flag. I don't know what's caused that. I don't know, but we'll go back to front as Mongo is now starting to come onto the back of CTX again. Asda's got that Mercedes all over him. This could be the best result from Mercedes in a while. Groundsy and Diamond are talking about Bathurst. Probably one of the most dangerous races in V8 supercars. Oops, sorry.
Onward Leo.
Leo's made the move on Epic Frenchie.
And
now he's up to P8. And now he's going to try and see if he can get onto the back of Weary Bum. So, Tidrum, look at this. Ferrari man's moving up after having a horrendous start of the race. Just gets one safety car. Look, he's weaving to keep out of the DRSs. Who was that who got... Obi gets a 3-second time apparently. I don't think Mongo's got a straight line speed. I don't think anybody's got the straight line speed over anybody. GT cars, guys, as... Oh my god, George went for an absolute dive bomb on Aston. It hasn't worked out, and now he's out the DRS. He's falling out. But Tattoo Star now, look at him go on our previous race winner. It's going to gain up a fair few, but could be on for a podium here. If he gets past Ashy. He could really get another podium and extend his championship lead. George is now starting to fall away. I think CTX, if he's in a party with his teammate Adster, is probably telling his teammate maybe to pick up the pace and maybe put Mongo under pressure and maybe try and see if he can help his teammate alleviate some of that pressure on himself. There you go, Fortnite guy, Fortnite Gamer Pro. There's the recruitment link. It's just popped up in the Nightbot for you. So just click on that, and our as Leo's line has gone fastest.
Good man.
He's a good man. He's on the way for.
Ads has gotten up early.
For God's sake, it's not Ads driving. I just want to confirm this. Leo could be the next incarnation of
he's doing well.
Ali Ferrari. But I can say this now, CTX is really struggling for some reason. He's had either a bad exit or because Mongo's all over the back of him now. But CTX doesn't need to really worry that much because of Mongo's 3-second time penalty. Same with Adster, he doesn't have to worry about George behind him because of the same thing. All Adster needs to do is stay in with that 3-second gap, and he will get the second place. Looks like Leo is now starting to gain up on Weary Bum with 5 laps to go. The pack is starting to stretch out thin again. Ashley's starting to fall in, still in front of Tattoo Star. I'll quickly go to the penalties and the gaps. So Mongo, George and Ashley are going to fall into maybe 5th, 6th and 7th here with their time penalties, as Tattoo Star goes to the left, jinks to the inside. Oh, I think he's made a slight contact there, and he's got Willy Bums waiting in the wings to take advantage of this. Just always going to help is Leo behind, try and gain as Willy Bum has got past Tattoo Star, so it's something that Tattoo Star did not want. He's going to refight it back, and he gets repast Willy Bum, and he's going to have to be careful. But look at this Scarlet Ferrari. He's going to maybe try and see if he can take advantage of this. He's going to go back to the intervals. Adster's now only 8 tenths away. He's put on the burners on now. Now he's on pressurising Mongo. So, okay, so Fishsticks has told me that CTX won't win this race because he has a 10-second time penalty. I did not remember this. From Australia bookie.
Don't surprise me, dirty fraud.
I think it was for the contact with Panic End. So where is that going to put him?
Oh yeah, I did hear about it.
10 seconds going to...
Stewards report. I think back.
Actually going to put him... Going to put him down to P9. And this could actually get Adster the win here. That's not... I completely forgot about that. Thank you, Fishsticks, for reminding me. But yeah, look, Leo's now here trying to get past Willy Bum on the same set of tyres. And Tatstar did get past Ashy, but there goes Leo up the inside. Is he gonna keep this round the outside? He does. Oh, he's had a bit of a slide, but it's great control from the young man.
Willy Bomb.
Bit of Tokyo drift there from the Ferrari driver. But he still kept it in. Next incarnation of Ari Ferrari, that is. Leo, just keep it calm, mate. You're in the points.
Can't hear you, pal.
Yeah, just keep it calm. There's people in front of you with time penalties. Just keep calm. As Darth Grey Fox has spun. Oh! Oh my word! Darth Grey Fox is being murdered. Who is going to box for the second?
Softs, Leo, softs.
Oh, George has decided to go in. That is a late call from the man.
Nobody's gone in.
Ashley's going to go. He's the only one to go in. Bradical's gone in. Everyone's going on softs. These people. I don't think there's going to be enough laps. I think there's only going to be one safety car lap because we've got to do 2. It's only coded to allow 2 more, so I don't think it's the right decision. But this is not going to help CTX. He is going to lose so many positions under the safety car. This is ruined thing, but this helps Leo completely. Jesus. Let's see where everyone's with the penalties, the tyres. Mongo's going to really drop down, same as Ashy. Tattoo Star could actually get another podium here. Willy Bum will be P3. Leo could get P4 with if he can stay within the 3-second gap of Mongo and Ashy. Oh, Leo, just back up a bit from the people in front. I know you're desperate, but as David Wellface, P10, rookie.
That's what an effort.
But 15 seconds of time penalty, which is basically going to put him dead last. But he's in the points, lads.
That's a great effort to get back up to P10 from where he was.
Great effort, great effort.
Props you, David.
We're going to go back to the intervals now and look. We'll keep the safety cars in this lap. So anybody who boxed under there Let's go to the tyres quickly. Only one person actually, Scotsman and Radical, putting on softs, but George was softs. Can he take advantage of this? But we're going to go back to the front. 22 viewers in the stream. BTX is going to leave it late to call it. And Mongo has maybe been caught under thing, but here comes Tattoo Star. He's going to try it. Adster's going to try and go for the inside. Oh my god, look how many cars going on. Oh my god, there's absolute carnage. Adster's been hit. Oh my word, they've all managed to make it through. Scotsman with a 3-second time penalty. George, there you go. No, David Allface has gone at the back. No.
Oh, it's not gone his way tonight.
Adster's dropped down, and at the moment, Tattoo Star's going to win this race after the time penalty at the end for CTX. So Tattoo Star is going to maybe take this 2 out of 2. But unless George, as there's a thump behind, I don't know what that was from. But we'll keep on board with Leo. Weird Bump is out. That was what that bang was. We've got 1 lap to go. That was very messy into turn 1. But yeah, Tattoo Star has come out of nowhere. As David's gone around at the back, well, I'll spare his blushes not to go on board with him. George is
George
It's gone off track, but he has
George
made the moves. As Cupcake has gone off at turn 10.
Gary.
But yeah, no, I don't think George can win this because he's got 3-second time.
Yeah, but he's on the softs and
Adster. Yeah, but 1 lap to. Yeah, but it's going to be close.
I think.
Adster's back up. We'll have to keep an eye on this. We'll keep an eye on the leader gaps. Adster at the moment.
It's about 2.5 seconds to George from Adster.
Yeah, it's going to be close. It's going to be close. Adster's going to have to hope Ashley does not hold him up. There is no DOS, so yeah, this race has really come down to the end. Look at Leo, he is going to gain some positions here. I've just realised, if Leo can stay in the gap, he might even get a podium here. Cupcake gets a 5-second time penalty. We'll go up for the front. Oh! George has gone for an outrageous dive bomb, and he's made it. CTX will not be happy with that. That was audacious. And all it's done is allowed these guys who have no time penalty, but Radical's going to go up the inside. Oh, please don't hit a 9-year-old off. TS9, but we're going to go to the front. George is going to take the win on the track, but he's not going to win it. Who's going to actually win this race? CTX will take the win, but with 10 seconds, Adster gets a podium. George will get P2. Tattoo Star P4.
You got TS Lane on the line.
Oh, I'm trying to figure this out. So where will TS? Oh no! Right. So at the moment, CTX will finish outside the points in P11. George will take the win. Adster's P2 and Tattoo Star P3. Mongo will be P4. Yeah, and Leo, after the 10-second applied to CTX, will have finished P5, Bookie.
Yes, we man. Yes, we man.
That's the P5 after the 10-second time penalty is applied. I'm just waiting for David Allface to... Oh, David. Oh, David, what have you done? So George with driver of the day. Wow, that race just came to the end. So Brookie, we're going to invite the top 3 for what actually the race says. I don't know if CTX realises that he's got that time penalty, but it is a double podium at the moment for Williams. So Brookie, if you can invite the top 3 for us, please. CTX did get the fastest lap in the end by a fair distance, 3/10.
Am I inviting
CTX, George, and Ad?
Wasn't
We're
sure.
going to do from what the game says. I'm going to quickly have a look in the Discord. Just waiting for everybody to get in. Waiting for our Booker. I just want you to know that you're going to have to do driver of the day. It's all down on you. You can't. You can't fraud. What happened?
I know who my driver of the day is.
Who are we missing? We are missing one person. I think it's CTX. CTX, come on. You need to get in here. We're going to do your interview, mate.
You doing the interviews?
Yeah, we're going to do interviews.
Are you?
Yeah, I'll do them all, because...
Good man, good man, good man. I'm going FIFA and start crafting that hero player pick.
For God's sake. You hear this? You really want to stay here as long as he is. I'm quickly going to go and get our third place car, which has been a wonderful Williams.
ETX has turned his Xbox off. He will not be attending.
I just realised I forgot to get the tyre things off the things. I am a fraud completely. Damn it. Shit. Well, we'll go with what we have here. Have you guys included your audio, George and Adster? Yeah, there's a thing that you just tick in the party. Alright. We'll get this underway. Adster, are you ready for your interview?
Yes.
Alright. Mate, let me just check.
It's if you go on the party options. If you go on the party options in the Xbox menu, and then it should say at the top, include my audio. Xbox.
Just talk first, Adster, so I can hear it through the stream. Just waiting for it to come through. Just talk first, Adster, so I can hear it through the stream. No, I can't hear you. It should be on the top, like literally just above invite everyone to game. It should be a little box that you just click. So, no, it's fine. I'll just tell them what you say. Unfortunately, the include your audio has been a bit buggy, everyone. So I'll just have to tell you his answers. So after a hectic end to the Tier 4 Bahrain Grand Prix, I'm here with two of our podium sitters as right now, of Adster and George. First going to go with Adster, who got a good podium for Williams. So Adster, how did you find your qualifying? We'll go with your qualifying first. Yeah, and then we're going to go on to the race. Obviously, we saw you gaining up on positions for few of the other drivers around you. And saw you, it was a bit of a slow start for yourself, but you managed to get yourself back up to P3. I know at the end there was a chance that you were gonna win the race. But I don't know what happened. I think the last safety car restart was a bit of a kerfuffle into turn one, wasn't there? Yep. And our final question is, I think, I don't know if you know, but I think after your teammate's penalty, your teammate had a 10-second time penalty to serve after for this race. Your teammate actually hasn't won the race. He's actually finished out the points. You will actually inherit P2. I don't know if you. George had but George managed to finish just ahead of you by about 4 attempts to take the win. So George will actually be the winner after the penalty is applied. And I don't know, George, if that's your first ever race win.
That is.
What's happened? Who read it up early? I don't know. I was on a comfort break. I come back and everyone's going. Yeah, well. Yeah. Congrats. It's more points for the Williams. I say third podium that we've got this week. So we're calling back on the Alpha Towers. Boo the Alpha Towers. You suck. Alright. And now we're going to move over to our second place man, but will be our eventual race winner once the penalty flies. George.
Hello.
That was a risky strategy.
It was.
At the end there to go on the set on softs. We'll go first on your qualifying. How did you find qualifying?
Atrocious. P17 crashed out. It wasn't good.
Yeah, that was really unfortunate, crashing out on there. But you managed to actually, if you started P17, you've won the race from there, which is you've nearly beaten Groundy on the most positions gained. From basically near the back to the front. Did you think at any point when you boxed for those softs on the last safety car, did you think that it was going to be too much for you to kind of gain all the positions to get up there?
Yeah. Like as soon as I boxed, I was like, "What am I doing?" But I had a good start, and I don't know, it was a bit lucky, but I'm quite happy I done it.
I think we did catch you on the stream going very slow before the pit lane, and you were like, "Do I go in?" And then we saw you just cut and go in.
I was waiting to see if it was a virtual or a safety car. So it
No,
weren't
it
coming
came
up
out
yet.
straight. It came straight out of safety car for us.
Yeah, I had some like banners at the top I couldn't see, but so that's what I was waiting for.
Final question is obviously next week will be round 3 is Abu Dhabi. I know we've only just finished racing around Abu Dhabi last season and to come around it so quick again. Is Abu a track are you looking forward to, not so good at, or one of your favourites?
I'd say it's one of the better tracks, along with Bahrain. So I'm looking forward to it, but it's the first time I'll be racing it in a league, so we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, trying to think. So yeah, once again, congrats on the. I'm gonna say on the win.
I hope so.
So yeah, we'll
It
have
might
to
be a
see if anything comes in against you. So, but as of right now, you are the race winner.
Wasn't.
So, Brookie, before we go and end the stream, you got one final job for yourself. Can you give us our driver of the day today, please? Okay.
Mirror.
Who's our driver of the day?
I think it's a bit obvious, don't you think?
Is it?
Yeah. Goes to the
Who's it going to be?
David Lawford side of the Ferrari. Okay, the other side of the Ferrari garage. Leo, driver of the night. For me
Okay,
personally.
right. So I feel George will feel a bit aggrieved with that. Going from 17 to first, but I don't know if George knows, but Leo is only 9 years old and it's his first league race, and to finish P5
But he's
in your
not.
first race.
Oh,
Yeah, he's
fair,
9.
fair play to him.
Yeah, it's his first race. He was absolutely terrified for today. So, yeah, Leo the Lion will not only will he score points, it's good points, and he's picking up driver of the day in his first race, which is incredible for him. So, I will try and see if I can see you next week, little man, and we'll celebrate. Maybe, I don't know, just give you chocolate. I don't know.
Celebrate what you give him, mate.
Just give him chocolate. He's a kid. He'll like kids are like chocolate. I guess I can't really do anything else. But yeah, that is it for this week. Join us again for Tier 3 on Wednesday night with myself and whoever, because I don't know who I'm going to be with each week. So yeah, please join us for then. And join us for all the rest of the tiers, like 2, 3, and 4 again next week. It's been your boy, Silverside Boy, and the Scottish man known as
Ricky Min, the GOAT.
Formerly known as Bookie Nanny Messi, before he frauded and changed his name.
Come on now, come on.
We hope you enjoyed the racing tonight, and that is it for today. So we'll. I've always said goodbye once. I'm going to say bye now. So bye.